gente, vamos continuar. Vamos continuar onde nós paramos. Vampyr.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Só pra deixar claro, assim, eu joguei só uma vez que eu tenho mais jogos pra jogar, então não esperou que tinha sido por mim ainda. Só pra deixar claro, eu vou jogar mais jogos amanhã, então vamos esperar que vai ter uma boa quantidade de jogos pra trazer pro canal. Jogos não cedo. Oh, que isso, bichão. Que isso. Peguei uma arma. Level 4, bicho. Não dá pra melhorar, não. Que isso. Qual é essa coisa, bichão? Tem arma boa. Não esperava muito do jogo, não. Peguei uma arma de calibre grosso agora. Ela pode tirar 3 balas de uma vez, bicho.
Cheating bastard!
Still your tongue, wife!
Liar, coward! You brought this.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Só tô procurando os itens aqui. Carta de amor, querido. Obrigado por este perfume maravilhoso, pelo casaco de pele, mas mal posso esperar sentir suas mãos acariciando minha pele trêmula, pois você, meu herói, faz com que me sinta desejada. Por favor, volte logo pra mim. Eu estou morrendo de vontade de descansar meu corpo sobre o seu peito. Sim, meu amor, meu precioso, volte pra mim e eu lhe prometo uma noite de paixão eterna e desenfreada. Nesse momento estou vestindo apenas os presentes que me deu. Assim, meu corpo arde por você e mal posso esperar para vê-lo mergulhar em meu desejo insaciável. Sua amada Doris Fletch.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Doris Fletch.
Happy to help. Don't let any strangers come into your house.
E chamei pra vou chegar pra curar esse cara.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
I will see you later. You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Agora eu tenho que procurar. Eu tô fazendo destino.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Stop it! Que pena que minha vida. Sem querer. Prestação de lixo.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage. He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture. This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent. Ah! Ah!
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school. Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Please, sir, can't let you through.
Women of all countries unite!
It's locked.
I'd head back if I were you, sir. Best be moving on. See them fancy clothes? This one's a tough. Die, vermin! This is not the place for you, sir.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that. I cannot enter.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen,
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Pra evoluir.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soil.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Já tem
Despicable.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. My blade, my children, my beloved. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she once renowned. Will she be a queen again once they all share her fate? Arise and save your queen, my slave. Your blood will be mine. Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that skull infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Lord, give us strength.
I cannot enter. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Be strong, brothers!
Se tivesse novo jogo, mas eu jogaria mais uma vez o jogo, mas não tem. Qualquer coisa que
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them.
Over there!
Contagion through
There's one
skin.
of them vermin!
Very deceptive.
tô no capítulo 5 já. Deixa eu ver que eu tenho uma arma. Que eu ganhei alguma arma. Ganhei. Uau! Ganhei essa arma, que é 140. Essa arma é boa.
A leech! A leech! Shit, that leech is fast!
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Understandably, you have questions. Very well, proceed.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about...
As long...
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Acho que eu vou fazer o caminho desse jogo. Eu não vou transformar aquele cara ali. Acho que eu vou fazer o contrário pra ver que dá uma rota melhor. Por enquanto, uma rota boa. Porque nenhum dos personagens morreu ainda. Quase nenhum morreu. Eu só abracei um. Ou 2, eu acho. Acho que eu abracei 2.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Steady! Over there!
Eu acho que eu vou declarar só pra dar uma partida. Um pouco dificuldade. Mentira, eu vou melhorar um pouco. Aqui, mentira, esse bichinho aqui tá potente. Tá hostil já.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves! Fuck, it's fast!
Vamos lá. Bem potente, bicho.
Mine! I'll take it.
Hide, filthy fucking beast!
Eles nem são dignos de serem caçadores. Que são caçadores. Vamos virar pra só.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated.
Vampyr.
Intriguing.
Não consegue ter um só vampiro.
It's locked, all right.
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
You're feeble!
Já não esperava uma última passagem dessas. Achando que ia ser fácil, uma história.
I have this thirst for blood. It's locked.
For Ascalon!
It's locked, all right.
Your prey is mine now!
Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Are you all right, miss?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
This is despicable.
Consegui facilmente traçar.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please.
That's all.
Well, is it not?
I
am.
What can you...
You should. Odd.
You
From.
May
I.
What?
It's the.
What? I...
Then I.
What
He's
is that?
character.
Who?
The more.
But what else?
I don't know.
Trap.
At least.
Have you? Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Good.
I'm-
And who?
I'm- I will.
Yeah. Mr. Well, I'm the.
Haven't-
All right.
And what?
We. Crim.
No.
All
What are you?
right.
Do?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
What are you investigating?
Mr. Dude,
What?
I look.
Tell me.
That's mine.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. John. Too many murders to investigate them all. But they will not be forgotten.
It's locked. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Easy to read.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
I beg you, private.
Yes.
Is there a heat?
True.
What can you, sir? Do the company read my?
You.
Can you? Yes. Here.
The hut.
Can you?
Put them. Time.
Did they do you want? What?
Ed?
Is it?
Map?
Or what?
Swan.
Mess up. How do you met? Is it
Map?
met?
Of course.
What?
What problem?
Who?
That's
so.
one.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
Red River, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun. So many signs to return.
Good evening, sir.
Doctor,
is there...
No, it's... That's odd.
I'm afraid... What can you...
I've...
Tell me,
Well,
and because why...
I'm not...
As please.
Do you... yes,
but...
do we...
And...
I stop...
But...
Does it...
Tell me...
I just...
Parrot.
I can... But it...
What can you...
If you...
That's...
For the...
Who are you?
I would... This... But... Well...
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Doctor...
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Eu vou matar esses dois. Esse movimento pra levar uma quantidade de XP razoavelmente.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
This makes no sense. No sense at all. I should have told my brother to go sooner.
Good evening, Mr.
So in the end, was it you we were waiting for? Death was our destination.
Good morning. Good evening, sir. Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
Away with you! Crawl! This is no place for a gentleman!
Acho assim, eu acho. Tempinho bom. 25 minutos, eu acho. 18 minutos, eu acho. Acho assim. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu já tenho essa informação. Entrega um pouco dele.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny? It's locked, all right.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight, I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Is it
what? He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and...
Esperava ser mais longo do que normal, porque uma Jack já enorme.
We meet again at the strangest of times. Your friend.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just a...
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then?
Harriet remained...
Tell me what is going...
The lady asked...
Wait!
I'm listening.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used...
You're...
Yes.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we...
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals.
Why did... No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes.
Is...
I don't have your money. Come on, Baron, you know the game. You pay for pizza.
You Londoners are no...
Fala sério que esse jogo travou. ter que reiniciar, mas acho que deve dar. Eu vou finalizar por aqui, porque ele travou o jogo. Eu vou ter que voltar, não tem problema. Eu corto essa parte no vídeo.